Salutations and welcome back to another episode from Lake Laogai. My name is Kartosael, and I must say it's been quite a while since I recorded an episode on here. Then again, it's been quite a while since I've been actively working on here. Because, well, I had a lot of fun with modding. Well, not modding, but playing with a modded version of Minecraft. So a lot of time went into that, and I haven't done nearly as much work around here as I would have wanted to. But there are some things that I would like to point out. First thing, there's no crafting bench and chest here anymore. And watch my hand go! Isn't it awesome? Anyway, that's because of the haste too. I can't remember if I actually showed that on camera. I may not have. So we have a beacon beam in here. Dropping that down would surely kill me. So the beacon beam, it's not centered. It is on at the top. Guess I can show. It's a dangerous route upstairs now. And as soon as it has fulfilled its purpose downstairs, I will move it up here. But as for now, yeah, well, it's hard to see that it is centered, but it's within this column of glowstone. So it really does act like a beacon. So something else I did do, finally, was add this little bridge. It used to be a little cobbles walkway, but I changed it out for this bridge. I'm not extremely pleased with it, but it will do, to be honest. It's pretty high up in the sky. Guess I can, I really cannot remember if I have shown the beacon downstairs, and if not, then I'll do so now. So, something also kind of addressed in my single player, the use of farms. Well, that went okay. I'm generally against it unless, you know, they're very easily accessible. So most of these blocks are from the Iron Golem farm. I know it's a bit hypocritical, and I'm not too proud of it, but it's how it goes, I suppose. So this is the quite often used method of getting haste 2, grabbing a efficiency 5 pick, and you can just do this. It's lovely. So you make a little way ahead of time, and you just walk along. Of course, I do want to forge in that. So you do that. It's so wonderful. It's actually a trick that I saw the Missing do. So it's not my own idea. Certainly not. It's the Missing. He gave me that idea. So that was cool. Useful. Didn't know that would make such big of a difference. I did. Hello to you too. I did manage to build one or two things, I believe. Oh, I don't think that I have shown my nether path just yet. No, I don't believe I have. Well, of course, this is not the best method of entry, but the beacon is temporary. As soon as I have dug out as far as the beacon can reach, I will abandon it. Well, not the beacon, but that underground area, and seal it off and stuff. I do believe I have shown that one. It's still not finished because I still don't have any slime balls. And we'll get to that large cube later. I don't believe I've done anything down there. No, I haven't. Well, the portal, first things first. The portal is up here now. It used to be right over here. Also, I have 3 horses now. I don't know how, but I have 3 of them. It used to be just one. That one. Or maybe that one, I don't know. Then they, some magically way, they cloned. And I think it was yesterday that suddenly there was a 3rd. I mean, I'm not doing anything special to make them clone, they just do it. And I have this cobble around them, because last time I logged in I couldn't see those little leads. Oh, I did do something down there. Yeah, I'm a bit all over the place because it's been so long. It's been so long. So we'll get to the nether road. It's not all that spectacular, to be honest. But I've extended this walkway that way. This is rather insignificant. And this is a tiny little wheat farm. It's all grown. Cool. So just press this button. That shoots water. Small timer that then drains the water. Sadly enough, it's not done yet. So I have to press it twice to get all the stuff in the hoppers down there. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Oh yeah, that's how that works. Oh, I need to push it one more time, I saw. Yes, let's replant. Get you down there. Last time I replanted, I took the seeds from that chest, so now I'm taking them from this chest. Not very necessary, I do realize such things. But hey, it's how I roll. So, tiny wheat farm. I mean, I'm not going to need tons of wheat. I still have a lot of raw beef and leather. So, I'm not going to have a specific need to breed cows anytime soon. Hello, doggy. Without a name. Maybe I should name him one day. He did help me fight the skeleton. I didn't even see. You know what? Let's just do the nether road first. Well, technically not first, but hey. Hello, zombie. If I shoot you, you're going to the portal and kill me, aren't you? That's a good boy. Oh, wow. One shot. So, this is my little nether tunnel. Let's get away from the portal, because it's loud. Nothing too spectacular. I mean, we have glowstone and we have little occasion wood. Roof, ceiling. I hear fire. All of it is wood, true, but it's also lined in cobblestone to prevent fire. This is a bit decadent, I agree, but it looks so cool. I mean, it just fits the theme so nicely. The red clay, and this is actually orange stained clay beneath the black stained glass. And this, this is all rather dark colors, or at least with low intensity. Especially, Acacia isn't dark, but it is a low intensity color. Intensity? No, saturation. That one. So it's a bit greyish. Whereas this, especially the borders, are bright red. And I also cannot remember if I have shown the nether hub. It's not done yet. As I said, I've been on for a long time. I need to finish it, but this is how it looks now. It's yellow, I know. I like to go with one color. It's kind of my thing. Although Kamaria, if I had to name a color, it would be red, even though most of it's orange. So, I need to remove that. That was actually from Neris, who decided to check out this area, but couldn't get up again. Then again, the way I did it was rather hard as well. Come on. Yeah, good work. So, especially for him, I made the stairs go all the way down. So that, if you do fall down, you can get back up again. She's never going to keep us down. Reference to songs. Anyway, always that smelt tree over there, just to smelt down the nether rack into nether brick. Because hey, you shall not muzzle the ox when he thresheth corn? Something like that, anyway. Getting on the quotey again. Anyway, going back to base, I'll save you the long walk there. Yes, I was being slightly sarcastic when I said it was a long walk, as it is no longer than 30 seconds. It's probably a lot shorter. But it was night as well, so it gave me a good opportunity to sleep. This new building is the armory. Of course, we have this little road here. We'll look at it from the spawner down there to get a better look at it. But this is where I store all my tools and goodies. So it's again, not extremely flashy in design, although I do like it. So we have various, actually I haven't really ordered them. The various, one of these is Fortune, one of these is Silk Touch. Where did my pick go? There. Yeah, I should fix that. And this is Silk Touch. I need to name them, but I'll do that in the next update when that's only one level. Work picks, so that's efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3. We have Karto's cleaver. Decommissioned because I'm now using this sword. It's not a superb sword, but especially against zombies, it's better than the axe. I have no idea. I think this is my looting 2 sword for when I do kill cows. Yeah. And this should be my Silk Touch shovel. And I pressed the wrong button again. Shovel. Wow. Yes, I have another one actually, but not unbreaking. And shears in a fabulous hoe. Actually, this should be going over here. This hoe, I mean, let's be honest, who in Minecraft actually makes a diamond hoe? And I did it again. I did. Yes, well, obviously. Just to be a troll, to be honest. And that's why I also called it a fabulous hoe. So yeah. Upstairs, midstairs. Oh, in case you didn't see, this is supposed to be a pickaxe. I know it's not that good, but what can you do with such a small carpet? This is supposed to be a chest piece. Here's my diamond armor. Where are the boots? The boots are on my feet. And then we have the lowest level, which is yet to be put in use. I do know what I'm going to use it for, but that will come at a later time. Indeed. So let's take a look at that building from a little ways away. Down there, to be precise. So here we are, down on the beach. I did try standing over there, and then the armor will be hardly loaded. Just loaded, and the entire backdrop was gone. And it's a bit sad. That's the lighthouse in its finished state. Finally I managed to finish those 2 statues. I put them up and walked back and then looked over and noticed I did them all wrong, so that pissed me off. Because they're quite high, which makes them really annoying to build. But I managed to finish. Good boy, Kartosael. I know things. Hey, somebody has to say it. Why is there cobble over there? So just think that cobble is gone. Yeah, so the armory is also kind of a little fortress. It's on the edge of the sea, and there are going to be 4 cannons over there, and they're going to have a special meaning. So that's why that will come at a later time. I hear the zombie. I think it's from down here. Yeah, don't think I explored that, but who cares? Well, I do, but let's not stray off too much. So that's kind of how it looks. It has the slanted roof. You know, in Asian architecture, and in all honesty, I am mainly referring to, I hope you didn't hear that, but if you did, that was my microphone being moved. I'm mainly referring to Chinese architecture, so not Japanese actually, although I do like Japan more than China, but that's just a personal preference. Then again, I've never been to China. But that's the walkway, that's the little fortress. So there are generally 3 types of roof. You have, well, all of them are slanted, actually, none of them are flat. So this is totally wrong. It's also very plausible that this building will be destroyed in the near future. You have these roofs, are actually most common. They are slanted in 2 directions, like so. And then they have only very slightly slanted in this direction. Unfortunately, because the way I build it, that is showing. But what can you do? Well, there are some things, but let's not go into that. The most iconical type of roof, that one, is actually reserved for either religious places or very wealthy places. So you won't see that just anywhere. Quite contrary to popular belief. And actually I believe this type of roof is the most common. You're probably thinking, what kind of roof is that? Well, let's take a look from the lighthouse, shall we? And we're up in the lighthouse. It gives a very nice upside perspective of things. And you can see that the roof is actually slanted inwards. So if that was just a cubic building, then it would be slanted one direction and not all four inside, but that's because of a special type of building that is of course best explained when standing in it. And here we are in the center. Now this is what they call a sky well. What a sky well, indeed. So what technically happens is, especially in the somewhat drier areas in China, they had these kind of buildings, although generally they were, well, not generally, but often they had more than one floor, two to be precise. And of course these were quite often walls instead of just this openness, but you know, if this building was twice the size I'd do that, but it isn't. So when the rain comes, you want to get as much water as possible, because hey, it's a dry area. All the water falls on the roof, and because it's slanted inwards, it drains into this well. So, sky well. And I'm not kidding you, I did not think of that. It's actual Chinese architecture. So if you don't believe me, go look it up. If you do believe me, thank you. So this is going to be the new storage area. What's wrong with the old storage area, you might say? What's wrong with this? Well, apart from the style, well, I could live with that. I mean, I don't dislike this building at all. However, it's getting cramped. I mean, yeah, it works, but especially, you know, when you do this and you find, oh wow, there are like 3 types of blocks in there. It all works, but not as I want. So I want much more chest area. And I have done many different kinds of storage rooms, and most of them have been big and spectacular and well ordered. And it's time to sleep. Huzzah. And there we go. So what am I going to do for this one? Well, as you can see, it's pretty much open floor planning. So that takes away some of the overly complicated, whatchamacallem, organization. Now, one of the usual things I did was, you know, something like this and stuff like that. And for good measure, let's do some of this. That's how I usually do it. It's very orderly, sure. It's also very bland. But yeah, it does work. But as you might conclude, I'm going for something different this time. I'm going for a bit of a random warehouse feeling. You know, in a warehouse, you'd like them all to be nicely stacked up, but they rarely are. Because, you know, stuff's coming in, stuff's going out, all of the time, so you don't have the time to make sure everything is in its correct place. How much you wish. I'm probably going to remove the torches later on and replace them for some other sources of lighting, but as for right now, we'll have to roll with it. So, open floor planning, what is that actually supposed to mean? Well, you know, you can just... I don't like starting out with trap chests. You just know, we have a chest over here, and you know, the chest over there, and over there, and do one over there. I'll rather do some over there. And so why not do some over here. And Actually, I want you to be like so. And let's add one over there. Can also be just a normal chest. I rather spam normal chests than trapped ones, because hey, trapped are slightly more expensive. So if you do it like this, you have slightly random. Not extremely random, I mean it still has to be functional without it being overly orderly. So we can do something like this. They don't all have to go exactly against the wall. In one of these corners, that is actually the most logical thing. So that's why I'm doing it. And that. Put some chests over there. Of course, the hard part is not falling into repetition. So that works. It's slightly different. Yeah, why not? Just spam it. Like so. Yeah, sure, that works. It's different, it's different. Just do it like that. I'm not entirely sure how effective this truly is. It's the first time that I'm doing it like this. So, might end up completely changing it after all. It's entirely possible actually. I wouldn't put it above me, or below, or whatever direction you prefer. As long as you keep it at one direction. Oh, such lame jokes. Is a joke still a joke if a joke isn't funny? Huh. Questions of life, the universe and everything else. That looks really silly. What we can do, that you come out one more, and actually no. Like that. Nope, like that. And like so. Yeah, sure. It's very chest heavy. And this is kind of why I don't add the walls. No, this allows a lot of room. Also to go like that. Well, this thing's rather big, but if I made it smaller, it would be really small. It's kind of the downsides in Minecraft sometimes. It's either too big or too small. And I had 2 stacks of chests, and that seems like a lot sometimes, but as you can see, I'm already running thin. Sure, let's leave a hole over there, why not? I'm probably going to keep this semi-ordered, because hey, it is at the entrance. So, yeah. And just some more chests, you know. I'm going to finish up the chests, start trying to allocate items to the chests, see if it really is practical enough, if I have enough storage, or because if I need to go 3 high at some places that's possible. I mean, we can do it like over here. Yeah, but as you can see, as soon as you go 3 high, this gap becomes really apparent. You can get away with it when you're 2 high, but not so much when you're 3 high. So that's the downside. So as I said, I'm going to finish piling chests up all over the place, and be back in a second for you guys. There we go. I repositioned about 99% of the stuff. It's. Oh, is there nothing in here? Oh. Well, okay. I do have some space left over there. And in these chests, this is actually just my, I don't know where else to put it, chest. So there's that. This is very rare drops. And we have clay, and this is where I keep my iron farm, iron, a lot of stuff over here. Just 2 cobble chests. The rest I will be depositing at the global block exchange, just in case. And well, it helps having everything, moving everything, because now I have a good idea of what my stock actually is, instead of just taking a wild guess. I thought I was almost out of pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns, but I had quite a few. As you can see, this place is about empty. Only that chest and this one remain, with stuff I'm not quite sure what to do with. So I'll have to think about that. Apart from that, however, glad this is done, because it took way more than an hour to relocate everything. It worked out fine. Not if you're going to want to have, you know, chests on chests on chests of cobble and dirt. Although you could technically make a bit of more organized part just for that. But we won't. I don't want to have that much. I mean, I made a global block exchange for a reason, and that's one of them. So, apart from that, my name is Kartosael, and this is the end of the episode. So, I hope you do enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time, which hopefully won't take such a long time again. Bye bye!